Class 8 Science. We were discussing chapter 8 cell structure and function. In this video we are going to discuss about parts of the cell like cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus, prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, comparison of plant and animal cells. First come to the parts of the cell. The basic components of a cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. The cytoplasm and nucleus are enclosed within the cell membrane, and that cell membrane is also called the plasma membrane. The cell membrane of the onion cell is covered by another thick covering called the cell wall. The central dense round body in the center is called nucleus. Jelly-like substance between the nucleus and the cell membrane is called cytoplasm. All these parts you can see in these diagrams. Okay, like this is a cell of onion peel. This is the nucleus of the cell, and this is the cytoplasm of the cell. You can also see more closer view cell structure of onion peel, and actually onion is a plant. That's why this is the plant cell. This is, you can see in this diagram, this is the nucleus, okay, and this is cytoplasm, okay, this is cytoplasm, and this empty space, this one, this is called vacuole, okay, and in this case there is a two layer are there, okay, inner layer that is called cell membrane, and this outer thick layer is called cell wall, okay. Cell membrane. The cell membrane separates cells from one another and also the cell from the surrounding medium. The plasma membrane, that is this another name of cell membrane, is porous and allows the movement of substances or materials both inward and outward. The cell membrane gives shape to the cell. In addition to the cell membrane, there is an outer thick layer in cells of plants, and that is called cell wall. Now, why plants have this cell wall? Importance of cell wall in plant cell. The additional layer surrounding the cell membrane is required by plants for protection. Now, what type of protection? Plant cell need protection against variations in temperature, high wind speed, atmospheric moisture, etc. They are exposed to these variations because they cannot move. Now again compare with the animals. Animals can move from one place to another place. Okay, that's why they can protect themselves from these variation of temperature or high wind speed. But plants cannot move. That's why this cell wall is required in plant cell. Cytoplasm. It is the jelly-like substance present between the cell membrane and the nucleus. Various other components, and these components are known as organelles of cell, are present in the cytoplasm. And these organelles are mitochondria, Golgi bodies and ribosomes, etc. And this mitochondria is also known as the powerhouse of the cell. This diagram represents the human chick cells. Okay, chick means gall. Again say, you can see this diagram, this is the nucleus. Okay, and this is covered by the one layer that is called nuclear membrane. This is cell membrane. Okay, and between this nucleus and cell membrane, this is cytoplasm. Nucleus. It is an important component of the living cell. It is generally spherical and located in the center of the cell. Nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by a membrane called the nuclear membrane, as we have seen in this diagram. Okay, this outer covering of nucleus, this is called nuclear membrane. This membrane is also porous. Porous means having small pores, having small holes. Okay, and these pores allows the movement of materials between the cytoplasm and the inside of the nucleus. Smaller spherical body in the nucleus is also present and it is called the nucleolus. That is, nucleus also contains some smaller spherical body and that is called nucleolus. Okay. In addition, nucleus contains thread-like structures called chromosomes. You can say this diagram. This represents the nucleus. Okay. And this outer covering of this nucleus is called nuclear membrane. This is the smaller body present in the nucleus that is called nucleolus, and these thread-like structures are known as chromosomes. These, that is, chromosomes carry genes and help in inheritance or transfer of characters from parents to the offsprings. Offspring means santan. The chromosomes can be seen only when the cell divides. Nucleus, in addition to its role in inheritance, acts as control center of the activities of the cell. The entire content of a living cell is known as protoplasm. It includes the cytoplasm and the nucleus, and this protoplasm is called the living substance of the cell. Gene. Gene is a unit of inheritance in living organisms. It controls the transfer of a hereditary characteristic from parents to offsprings. This means that your parents pass some of their characteristics on to you. If your father has brown eyes, you may also have brown eyes. If your mother has curly hair, you might also end up having curly hair. Curly means gungurale. Okay. However, the different combination of genes from parents result in different characteristics. I think you have understood this role of gene. Sometimes when any guest come to your home and he says that your eyes are very similar to your mother, or your hairs are similar to your father or mother, whatever the things, or your face cut is very similar to your mother or father. Why this similarity? This is due to the gene. Your parent pass some of their characteristics on to you through these genes. Prokaryotic cell. The nucleus of the bacterial cell is not well organized like the cells of multicellular organisms. There is no nuclear membrane. The cells having nuclear material without nuclear membrane are termed as prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells. Okay. The organisms with these kinds of cells are called prokaryotes. Prokaryotes. Pro means primitive and this karyon means nucleus, primitive nucleus. Examples are bacteria and blue-green algae. Eukaryotic cells. The cells like onion cells and chick cells having well-organized nucleus with a nuclear membrane are called as eukaryotic cells. All organisms other than bacteria and blue-green algae are called eukaryotes. It means true nucleus with cell with nuclear membrane. Vacuole. Blank looking structure in the cytoplasm is called vacuole. It could be a single and big as in an onion cell. Chick cells have smaller vacuoles. Actually, onion cell is a plant cell and plant cell has single and big vacuole. Chick cell is an animal cell. It has smaller vacuoles. Large vacuoles are common in plant cells. Vacuoles in animal cells are much smaller. This is again one of the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Plastids. Colored bodies in the cytoplasm of the leaf are called plastids. They are of different colors. Some of them contain green pigment called chlorophyll. You are familiar with this. This is used for the photosynthesis by plants. Green colored plastids are called chloroplasts. They provide green color to the leaves. Chlorophyll in the chloroplast of leaves is essential for photosynthesis. Now, just after discussing parts of the cell, you must be able to compare the plant cell and animal cell. This is the diagram you can see. In case of plant cell, their outer covering is cell wall, while in animal cell there is no cell wall is there. In this, nucleus is at the side, while in this animal cell, nucleus is at the center. And this is a big vacuole in plant cell, while in animal cell, small vacuoles are there. Okay, these are the some differences. You can also see more differences. Again, if you observe these diagrams, okay, very clearly you can see this is a plant cell and this is animal cell. Okay, just have this look to this table. Cell membrane present in both plant cell and animal cell. Cell wall is present in plant cell but absent in animal cell. Nucleus in both plant cell and animal cell, nucleus is present, but in plant cell this is at side, while in animal cell this is at center. You can see this diagram. This is a plant cell. In this case, nucleus is at the side, okay, while this is in center. Nuclear membrane in both present. Cytoplasm, both cell contain cytoplasm. Plastids present in plant cell but not present in animal cell. Vacuole in plant cell, this is single and large in center. Animal cell, many and in small. These are the differences between plant cell and animal cell. Thank you. Subscribe my channel to get the next video.